welcome to Coast to Coast. Well, the California coast is iconic for its beauty, and our own J.R. Ibarra takes us to a quaint little town that really displays all the great views of the Pacific Ocean while giving you and your family plenty of fun things to do.
It's a great destination that makes for a fun day trip or a lengthy stay for the family. Ventura, California is a coastal community that's about 60 miles north of Los Angeles. And with a beautiful backdrop of the Pacific Ocean, you'll quickly fall in love with all that it has to offer. There are plenty of great places to visit in this quaint little town, as you'll get a sense of early California history with some of its local architecture, coming back from the 1800s, such as with the Mission San Buenaventura, all the way to the turn of the 19th century with Ventura's City Hall. Other renowned landmarks include the Ventura Harbor, where commercial fishing along with recreational boating can be seen with the myriad of vessels docked in its marina. You'll also find a nice mix of shops and restaurants that span the spectrum and are sure to give you and your family a number of choices for great food. Speaking of food, here's a look at some local eateries that we think you'll enjoy. For breakfast, we would highly encourage a trip to Pete's Breakfast House, where they are open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and breakfast is served all day. The corned beef hash plate is one of many menu items that we would highly recommend. For lunch, take a trip over to Hook Burger. It's a gourmet burger eater's delight, along with some great fresh-cut fries and some draft bottled root beer. And to cap it off for dinner or a snack, you've got to try Tacos El Diablo. It's Mexican food all done with great ingredients that will not disappoint. For some time in leisure and relaxing, just take a stroll along the coastal walkway, where you'll find some great views of the Pacific Ocean and even run into some local artists like Des, who can personalize some of his artwork just for you. For those who have a need for speed, Ventura Raceway on a Saturday night is also a family-friendly venue where a fun night of motorsports entertainment is available from March through November. And then there's some unique shopping areas right in the heart of town.
Well, the place that you have to visit here in Ventura is Main Street. You have about 4 blocks where you have an entirety of restaurants, shops, collectible locations, jewelry stores, just about anything you want for the entire family. So you can spend your entire day just here on Main Street alone, where you can find breakfast, lunch, and dinner, a great variety of eating places, and a lot of places where if you like collectibles, this is the place to come to. So spend time here. You can also visit the San Buenaventura Mission just down the road here, so there's plenty of things to do, plenty of places to enjoy, all happening here on Main Street.
So from great places to shop and eat to many local destinations to enjoy as a family, Ventura, California has so much to offer.
So if you're looking for that great day trip or looking for a lengthy stay with the beautiful backdrop of the Pacific Coast, then Ventura, California is one you have to put on the list. For Coast to Coast, this is J.R. Ibarra.
Via Veneto comes from the idea of Fabrizio of having an Italian restaurant, meal for him, his family, his friends every day and feel at home. Very simple idea, but it gets to the point. It's like a New York European style. We have a beautiful chandeliers. It's very rich. And as you can see, we are like over 1,000 labels on wine, so that's make a little different. And it's a small place, so it's very cozy at the end. Via Veneto sometimes is considered like a special occasion restaurant. It is because of the chandelier, the beauty, the elegance, the service, the food, but it's also like a everyday restaurant where you can come, get a glass of wine, a plate of pasta, and go home. So, you know, that's one of our key at Via Veneto as well. This has been our private room, and it still is. As you can see now, we have also a few tables, so people can sit and actually, you know, check and leave a little bit of this, you know, room that was for years just private. So we still have private parties upstairs. Tonight, for example, we have a beautiful tent. Sometimes we did a buyout of the restaurant, which is small, So I mean, can fit like a nice, cozy 50 people, a nice dinner. I mean, David Beckham did a beautiful birthday party here a few years ago. He took over the restaurant and lots of celebrity. We had like a beautiful table in the middle of the room. Upstairs, guys, we have one time like Madonna with his kids. I mean, seated at this chair was Leonardo DiCaprio seated at this chair. The other day, there was Matt Damon here with Chris Hemsworth as well. They are becoming very, very friends, and they're coming very often, like once a month. So that's part of the fun at Via Veneto. Wine is something that complements, 100% our food, Wine is part of Italian life. Now we have over 1,000 labels in this little room. Of course, we have some refrigeration for like very high-end wine, but we literally have like from like basic wine to like the best like Italian Masseto or like American Screaming Eagle. There are a few restaurants that has this wine, and we have it. It's an elegant restaurant, but it's also casual, like us. We are professional but friendly, So we are welcoming everybody, as a real Italian restaurant should do.
The high desert community of 29 Palms is world-renowned, mostly for having the largest marine base in the world and its historic Joshua Tree National Park. But there's a lot to the city you might not know. Tom Jordan went to 29 Palms and learned the city has a lot to offer.
Most of the time, this is what grabs the headlines: machine gun fire, troops readying for battle overseas. The 29 Palms Marine Combat Center is recognized the world over. But look closer, just off base, and you'll see a kinder side to the city of 27,000 residents.
It really is just a sense of community.
Mayor Kevin Coles is himself a lifetime resident. He says while the city is in a period of growth, it's priority number one to protect the area's assets.
Things like the night sky. We have a beautiful night sky up here, and I know in the low desert they've lost some of that because of the amount of light that permeates a place that has a lot of people. So we've put in place some ordinances to try and protect that.
Another major asset is indeed the base itself. Almost half the city's population lives on base. That includes wives and children. Full-time residents make it a point to welcome them into their community.
Especially during times like now where there's large deployments. Those families live in our community.
This is Tom Jordan reporting.
He was recently honored by the Duke and Duchess with 1805's Heart of the Community Awards in Santa Barbara County. Ava Lynn spoke to the man behind Adam's Angels.
Hello everyone, I'm Ava Lynn and I'm here with Adam McCaig. He is widely recognized for his service that positively impacts his community and inspires those around him to take action. Adam founded his nonprofit charity, Adam's Angels, working to provide food for the hungry, clothing, shoes, and gear, as well as hygiene and personal care for the Santa Barbara area. Adam's Angels provides human connection without judgment or expectations, reminding us that human kindness is our essence and there are no divisions between us. How does it feel for Adam's Angels to be recognized with the heart of the community?
We don't try to get recognition, but we do like to inspire people, and if we could be recognized and inspire people, it feels great.
I'd love to actually hear why you started Adam's Angel.
I just needed to help. As a realtor, I've been a realtor for 25 years. We were deemed non-essential, and our job as realtors, helping our clients, was shut down. So I posted on Facebook if I could get food, medicine, from the store for those that are at risk. We posted that we could get groceries for those elderly and at risk, and the outpouring was huge. The people that needed help and the people that wanted to volunteer, it just organically blossomed into a beautiful, caring organization.
What can you say to people to really prompt them to get involved in this community of outpour and help and love for one's neighbor?
If you find that you have an extra jacket, an extra pair of shoes for those that or shelterless. You just give them to them, say hello, say that you care about them, and let them know that they're human and that they're loved.
Yeah, no, just having that human connection, I think, is really, really what makes this organization so special. How can people get involved? How can people donate? How can people volunteer? I know that that's something that we really want to get across to make this community even bigger.
Accept donations. You go to adamsangels.life, L-I-F-E, and donate, or you could participate on there as well. There's many different ways to give back.
Is there anything else that you want to get across about community, about the nonprofit, literally anything?
We, as a group, are here to serve those in need, but we're actually serving ourselves as well. The heart fulfillment that one gets in serving another, boy, our takeaway may be more than the recipients of our gifts.
Well, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate your time, and I can't wait to see how this grows and how it's going to help the community and the people outside of its community as well.
With all of the hustle and bustle of the holidays, one thing people should not have to worry about is the cleanliness of the places we visit. ELISE talks to actress, entrepreneur, and mother of twins, Jamie Chung, who is joining forces with Ecolab to explain why everyone should look for the Ecolab Science Certified seal when out and about for the holidays.
With all the hustle and bustle of the holidays, one thing people should not have to worry about is the cleanliness of the places we visit. Joining us today on Coast to Coast is actress, entrepreneur, and mother of twins, Jamie Chung, who is joining forces with Ecolab to explain why everyone should look for the Ecolab Science Certified seal when out and about for the holidays. Welcome, Jamie.
Thank you so much for having me.
So my first question is, as a mom, why is cleanliness so important to you?
My kids are toddlers. So at this age, they are just so curious and they love touching things, which can make a mom pretty nervous. But that's why one of the main reasons why I pay extra attention to the cleanliness of the places that we visit. And with the holidays just around the corner, I'll be traveling with my family and eating out. The last thing, honestly, that I want to be worrying about is an establishment's cleaning process. So I go out and I look for the Ecolab Science Certified seal, and that gives me confidence because I know that that establishment is paying extra attention in providing a scientific clean.
And where could we expect to see this Ecolab Science Certified program in action? Like, where could someone like me see it or see the seal?
Well, the program itself is, addresses higher expectations for cleanliness and food safety. And some of the partners include restaurants, grocery stores, hotels, entertainment venues. So more specifically in California, I would say Sprouts. There's Famous Dave's, Lowe's Hotels, or even Topgolf. Those are some of many businesses that are advancing cleaner and safer practices so that we can celebrate life's moments together and not have to worry.
That's amazing. And what does scientific clean mean?
Scientific clean requires three things. It requires science-based products and protocols, in-depth employee training, and periodic audits performed by highly trained Ecolab specialists that focus on public health and food safety. So the program uses insights from Ecolab's over 100 years of expertise. And after, this rigorous criteria, if a business meets it, then they earn the Ecolab Science Certified seal, which then lets the public know that they are part of this program.
And how does this differ from regular routine cleaning practice?
There's a big difference, I know about the program, now you know about the program, and I think there's a level of transparency. So if, the next time you go out and you see the Ecolab Science Certified seal, hopefully it'll give you confidence knowing that this establishment has paid more attention to their clean so that you can have the peace of mind. And there are over 22,000 seals across North America, which is huge. Mm-hmm. And you can find more information about the program and the partners on sciencecertified.com.
Well, awesome. That was my next question. So thank you for sharing that. And before you go, what is next for Jamie Chun? Do you have anything in the future you're looking forward to?
I do. I have great projects coming out, but as you know, SAG-AFTRA, my union is on strike. It's been over 100 days, and I can't talk about any of the projects coming out. But I will say that I've had the privilege of raising my children the last 2 years, very hands-on. I'm very tired, but I'm also very grateful for my partnership with Eagle Lab because I learned the importance of scientific clean, and knowing that there are places that we visit frequently are a part of the program, is nice to know.
Well, there you have it from Jamie Chun herself. It was a pleasure meeting you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'm excited to see what you do next.
Thank you.
Don't skip the flu shot. Here's more from David Wiley.
Flu season has started, but many Americans still haven't received their annual flu shot. With holiday travel and family gatherings right around the corner, now is the time to consider the potential risks of flu.
The flu is a very contagious respiratory illness, and it can spread easily, right? When people cough or sneeze, or sometimes even just talking. And so now is flu season. We're already in it, and it usually peaks in February, so it's not too late to go ahead and get your flu vaccine if you haven't already.
According to CDC estimates, up to 54 million Americans suffered from the flu in the last flu season, with up to 650,000 hospitalizations. Yet less than half of Americans got vaccinated. Anyone at any age can get sick with the flu, even healthy people.
Some people might not even believe that the flu is a serious illness. But the truth of the matter is that for some people it really can be. And it's very different from a common cold or like the stomach flu or stomach virus that you hear about. It can lead to serious complications in certain people, sometimes even hospitalization and deaths.
For Elisa Kanowitz and her family, the flu was a nightmare come true.
The flu absolutely devastated our family. It took the life of our 4-year-old daughter, Amanda. She was a happy, healthy, fun-loving little girl, but one weekend she caught what we thought was an ordinary virus. The first day she had a cough and a minor fever. The second day she was vomiting. So we called our pediatrician, who told us that there were a bunch of different viruses going around and to just keep Amanda hydrated. But then the next morning, I found Amanda lifeless in her bed.
Tragically, Amanda had not been vaccinated.
She wasn't vaccinated because back then the flu vaccine wasn't recommended for kids her age. Fortunately now, the vaccine is recommended for everybody 6 months of age and older.
And if you do get sick, there are things you can do to protect those around you.
You do want to make sure that you're covering your mouth, your nose when you're coughing, when you're sneezing, and if you're sick, staying away from other people.
But in the end, prevention is the best remedy for the flu. That's why GSK, through its Flu is a Family Affair campaign, along with public health partners, are working to increase urgency around flu vaccination, stressing the importance of immunization for everyone 6 months of age and older.
We're begging everybody out there, please help protect your families from influenza. Speak to your healthcare provider or pharmacist and get that flu vaccine. We had no idea that the flu could be so serious, but if it happened to us, it could happen to anyone.
This flu season, talk to your doctor or pharmacist to see if the flu vaccine is right for you. I'm David Wiley for Coast to Coast.
And that's it for us. If you missed any part of our show, just watch online at coasttocoast.tv. Don't forget to check us out on social media. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.
Watch us on our YouTube channel. Stay connected to our social media, like our blogs on Facebook. Follow our tweets on Twitter. And check out our posts on Instagram and Pinterest.